What's going on, guys? It's your boy Miles Morales back with another video, and here to talk about Spider-Man, because don't we all just love Spider-Man? Now, okay, before I get into anything, I just want to let you guys know that I did interview someone who was in the Avengers. It wasn't like Robert Downey Jr. or Chris Evans. It was she met Mark Ruffalo and Scarlett Johansson. Her name is Molossi. Check that out. That was my last video. I might leave that in the description. But anyway, now that we got that out the way, okay, so we have a lot of catching up to do, okay? Because, you know, it's me, Miles Morales. He's not always the most frequent one to come out of a video right on the spot, you know? But as you all know, Spider-Man is now with Marvel, somewhat. Hooray! And when I first heard that, I was like, I am super excited. I'm so pumped up, right? Because we all were. Yeah. And it's not like, oh, Sony said, here you go, take him. Spider-Man, it's like this. Sony still has somewhat of the rights to Spider-Man, but Sony said, you know what, let's use Spider-Man in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. So there was like, Marvel's like, yeah, we'll take him. So there was like, yeah, we're gonna use Spider-Man in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. So yeah, we're all excited, we're all pumped up, but this does mean some things. This does mean some things for the, you know, cinematic Spider-Man and what's going on with that. Okay, so let me get out my notes. Beautiful day, isn't it? Okay, so what does this mean, Spider-Man being with the Marvel Cinematic Universe? What does this mean? Okay, the first thing and the saddest thing is Andrew Garfield is no longer Spider-Man. Now, when I first, you know, when I first came to mind, I was like, you know, they're not gonna use the Andrew Garfield, because Sony was already on like the edge of firing Andrew Garfield. But now that Marvel can use Spider-Man, they want to go, as in one of my old videos I said, they want to go with a younger, a fresher Spider-Man, and not the 30-something plus year old Andrew Garfield, okay? Nothing on you, you're a great actor. But I will miss him, okay? He only got 2 movies, which is really sad. This dude loves Spider-Man ever since he was a little kid, like younger than me. He started loving that Spider-Man at like 3 or 4, like me. But yeah, he grew up and he plays Spider-Man, so I mean, it must be heartbreaking once you like wake up and realize you're not Spider-Man anymore. But dang, my thing keeps dying. And it really sucks, but right now, there are 2 big contenders for the next Spider-Man now. The next Spider-Man, you know, we were all crushed when we found out that Tobey Maguire wasn't Spider-Man, because, you know, he's our childhood. But now that we've got Andrew Garfield, we're kind of a little more mature when it comes to, like, you can't play Spider-Man forever, okay, dude? You know, unless you're Hugh Jackman. You can play Wolverine forever, but you can't play Spider-Man forever, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so they want a new, fresh Spider-Man, and these 2 actors are showing it, okay? So the 2 names are Logan Lerman and Dylan O'Brien. Now, the fans are kind of split on who should play Spider-Man. Now, my thoughts, I'll leave pictures of them in the description so you can check that out. But my thoughts on that is, I can see Logan Lerman being the good Peter Parker. I can see him being Peter Parker. I mean, of course, he'll have to bulk up to be Spider-Man, because right now he's not looking all that bulk, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, and he just looks like the perfect Peter Parker to me. You know, he looks like he's in high school. He looks like he could be nerdy, but he has some swag to him, you know. And that's one thing they somewhat didn't get right about Peter Parker in the Amazing Spider-Man. This Peter Parker has some swag to him. Like, if you saw him walking in the hallway and you had some soul in yourself, you'd be like, that dude pretty aight. You know, he wasn't exactly ugly like Toby. Alright, anyway, so that dude has some swag to him. And the other one, Dylan O'Brien, I mean, I can see him being more, I just don't see it, okay? Because he's just like, if you see his face, he's an exact Andrew Garfield. Like, he is Andrew Garfield .2, like 2.0. Like, and the way he looks and the glasses and his whole swagger thing he does, it's like another Andrew Garfield, and you don't want 2 Andrew Garfields. Like, what if Tobey Maguire's done, and then there are 2 people trying out? You have Logan Lerman, who actually tried out to be Spider-Man in the 2012 film. So you also know that Sony has his eye on him. First of all, second of all, he was like, oh yeah, and Andrew Garfield is just like another Tobey. You know, you don't want two Tobys. You know, so they're looking for a third Spider-Man. My bet is on Logan Lerman, since like 75 to 60% of the fans already want him to be one. Anyway, that's my thought. And what else does this mean? So Sony did not just say, you know what, here you go, take him off my chest, we did him wrong. They didn't exactly do that. They said, you know what, you know, we're struggling, we need some help, Marvel, can you help us out? It was one or more of those. So, in the end, Sony does still have creative control over Spider-Man, you know? They do get the final say, let's say, we wanted Mary Jane instead of Gwen Stacy again. You know, if they wanted Mary Jane, Sony has the final say, you know? It's just like, it's like arguing with your older brother. You know, you argue, but the final say is your mom and dad. But anyway, that's about it for that, you know, the whole creative control idea. Moving on. And now there has been some speculation. This new Spider-Man might not exactly be Peter Parker. Now, let me tell you why. A lot of people have been hoping that it's Miles Morales. Now, I'd love to play Spider-Man one day, you know? I mean, who wouldn't? But, they might want to go with the ultimate route. Javier Rod, you know, that dude, he said he wanted for it to be Peter Parker always. And my thoughts on that, no, man. You gotta diverse. You can't have like 3 Spider-Mans in a row that are all white. I mean, there are many different versions. You have Ben Reilly, you have Kane, you have Miles Morales, you have so many Spider-Women too. You have so many different Spider-Man. You can't just focus on the one original, okay? I mean, it's good that you're doing that, but, you know, it kind of gets everywhere old, okay? No more origin story, okay? Cut that loose, you know, no origin story. I mean, if you don't know the origin story by this time, it's your fault, okay? All the video games, TV shows, movies, comics, etc. If it's your fault, it's your fault, okay? You can't be like, I hate this movie because it didn't tell me how Spider-Man got his powers. But if you want to get your mind in the game, you're supposed to know what it is. Okay, sorry, enough about that. I forgot where I was going. Sorry, guys. How's your day? Anyway, so is it going to be Peter Parker? I'm 95% sure it's going to be Peter Parker. And they're saying this Peter Parker might not be white. Now, my thoughts on that is, I'm quoting from one of my favorite YouTubers, Venom2Million, is comic book race doesn't matter as long as it doesn't affect the character. Now, this is also talking for Johnny Storm in the new Fan Four Stick, a.k.a. Fantastic Four. This new... what's his name? Johnny Storm, I just said it. This new Johnny Storm, he's going to be black, you know, Michael B. Jordan. But, it really doesn't matter as long as it affects the story. I mean, not the story, but the character, you know? Now, think of it like this. Falcon, okay? Falcon is known to be one of the, like, the big heads of the, you know, the big, you know, black African-American comics leader, you know? He was one of the first African-Americans in comics to, like, actually get some respect, you know? And it also affects, Black Panther, too. They wouldn't make Black Panther white if he was actually born and raised in Africa and is the king of Wakanda, okay? You don't make him white, because it affects his character. But with somebody like Spider-Man, being white doesn't exactly affect his character. I mean, we all envision him white. You know, we've gotten used to the white. It doesn't affect us, but if you want to change it, go ahead. I mean, I personally, I would prefer him to be white, you know, but I will take Miles Morales here, though. Okay, I know this is a long video, but I'm going to make it short and simple real quick. Okay, now, what does this mean? Spider-Man in the cinematic universe. This means that Spider-Man gets to have his own swag. He gets to be in the Marvel movies, okay? And some of the Marvel characters are going to be in the Sony movies. Because I heard Sony's continuing with their whole Sinister Six stuff. My thoughts on that is like, no, okay, stop, okay? Anyway, will he be in the Avengers 2? I'm 99.999999999% sure that he is not, okay? Because they're already moving forward with this movie, and they were planning on not having Spider-Man before they made this movie. You know, although they haven't shot the post-credits scene, because, you know, just so they can avoid paparazzi and, you know, keep it like, secret, right? So, my thoughts is that if he's gonna be there, he's gonna be in the post-credit scene. Not like a big, oh, I'm Spider-Man, I'm here now. It could be like a tease, you know? And my thoughts is that his first appearance will be in Captain America: The Civil War. Because if you read The Civil War in the comics, he has a really, really, really big role in all of that, okay? Because once he was on Tony's side, now he's on Cap's side. Spoiler alert, I'm sorry I did that. But but anyway, that's he's gonna be around for a while. He's gonna be in like the final scene with Thanos and all that. But now with Spider-Man, here's the thing: we get to see all the villains again, like Dr. Octopus. I can see them doing that again, and Venom. I really want Venom to be in there. You know, the whole Guardians of the Galaxy and the symbiote coming from all that. But anyway, that's a whole nother video. I just want to thank you all for watching. I know I haven't made a video in a while. But anyway, thank you all for watching. And, yeah, check out my interview from the last video. And I'm out for now. And before I say that, now, I know if there's, like, one thing about my videos is that they're pretty empty, okay? You know, you don't see the pictures and the editing and stuff like that. I'm working on it. But, the background music, okay? I've been looking for some good background music, and Lord knows I've tried, but I couldn't find any. So if you have any background music that I should use in my videos, please leave it in the comments. You know, it would really help out my channel, and I think it would make it a little more entertaining for you. So thank you all for watching, and I'm out for now.